a state that lives and breathes football. Welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott. Prescott opening with a pass.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Throwing again is Dak. That's him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Hits Prescott. He's going to run for it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They're going for this with Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. First down, here's Dak. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
From the red zone on first. The screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Dak off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
A 30-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Now bottle him up
Cute
just
little
as he
baby.
gets it to the 30.
Oh,
Falcons
don't
for their
touch
first
bro.
possession.
Mom versus
And
dad.
leading them out. It's now in his 14th season, Brock. That's not bad for a 4th rounder. Out of Michigan State back in 2012, huh? It is Kirk Cousins.
Kid, I don't think I'm the
Cute
only
little
one
baby.
wondering whether or not age is
Oh.
catching up to Cousins. He was
Dad
often
versus
injured last
mom.
year,
All right,
went to the
all right.
bench at the end of the season, but this is a guy who entered the year top 20 all
That is a mama's boy right there. If I've ever seen one.
Been a durable starter for the majority of it.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, I mean, babies love their
We
mamas.
know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority
I was
have
like,
got to do
hell
some
no.
damage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here.
I feel bad, bro. I feel bad for all these dads.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution
Try and
in the
sleep
run
around a
support.
2-year-old.
And his teammates, you could just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offensive
Other
opening
students
script, but
cheating?
if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning.
Bro, leave your teacher alone, bro.
So with the Falcons,
Yes,
set to
leave
put
your
on
teacher
4th, on
alone.
comes Bradley Pinion.
He's gonna give you all F's,
Single
okay?
fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. Dallas sending its offense
Uh-oh,
out for the second
somebody's
time
in
this
trouble.
game. And their last drive did end in points.
Bro
Not
just
as many
stole
as they
the,
wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Bro just stole the
The
answers.
Cowboys have it in great field position.
And his
They come
homie
up the
acted
line,
like he
1st
had
and
them.
10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, so some.
I'm sure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't.
Okay, so a
script that
student
run
needs
any
help.
better.
Yep, the usual.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
But all her classmates are. Passing notes.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And
All
they get
behind the
this down
teacher's
to
back too,
28.
bro.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that
Ridiculous.
picks up the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense back.
Also, guys, I hope
All
y'all
set
are having
now,
a
1st and
beautiful day like me, of course. But I have a question for y'all. What is your favorite subject in school? Comment it down below right now.
Initial tackle, stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video?
I have no clue what just happened in that last video. I have no clue what just happened in that last video. Good question, Mr. Dallas.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd
That's
and 10.
smart, though.
Prescott
Never
here
try
from the
that,
gun.
though. Yo, that is smart.
This is cut
But never try that, though.
And he will not score.
Now he's gonna walk around and everybody gets free
1st and
answers.
goal, less than a yard away from the end
Now
zone.
everybody gets free answers. He'll be cheating on tests? What? You know there's something called studying or actually learning? The only person you're cheating is yourself.
We hear about basketball
You're
on
gonna end up
grass
being down.
so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that
Like,
point
bruh.
guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
This too? Like, bro, all this effort just to cheat. Put all that effort into studying. How about that?
Aggravatingly close to a safety on that
What
one
is
right there,
that?
kid. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
So little bro just scared his teacher.
Inside the one. Here's second and goal.
I don't even want to know. I'm not
He
gonna.
runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Others insane backflip? Okay, there's no way he meant to do that. He landed it though. He made it seem like he meant to do that. I don't think he did though, personally. He stuck the landing though. But bro did not mean to do that.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
Yo, the sunset though? Sheesh. That is aura right there.
That's good. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first.
I'm blown away by that. It's magnificent. New word unlocked.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's D. Alford. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive.
All right, y'all, I want y'all to do...
Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, guys, I want you to do something. Comment down below what time it is exactly and what date it is. And see if you can find any of your buddies in the comment section.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Also, guys, I got a challenge for y'all. Comment what time it is along with the date. I'm just curious at what time y'all are seeing this, when y'all are seeing this. Whoa, that is pretty cool. I want some of those. As well as if somebody could hook up, me up with some of those. I wouldn't mind. Yo, where do I buy those though? You think I could hop around in my room here? Smash into the ceiling. Oh, I've seen this guy before. So much aura. So tough.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So a 27.
Like, we get it, bro. You've been on that ride.
And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Okay, backflip on the trampoline. Eesh.
Pass game coordinator's going to be one happy
While it's snowing, W combo. What is this guy doing? Bro, I've legit seen all these clips already before. Yep, he shows off in front of a bunch of people like that. Like, it's nothing new, bro. I don't know if I just watch a lot of YouTube, but I swear, I didn't see this one, bro. What the frick is happening? That's impressive. He hopped over like 10 people, but still, bro. Seen these clips like 10,000 times. I need something different. Hey. Holy cow.
Shotgun snap.
Doing that in front of that big of a crowd? His kids are going to get aura just from that.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Caught out wide. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 7.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Tolbert now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer in call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Dak to the air here. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
As a quarterback, you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers, he comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field. 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Prescott now off the play fake. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Prescott now on third down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 are under Robinson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one here. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Design bootleg here. Cowboys closing in, and they give to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, well, you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
Oh, leave your teacher alone, bro. Leave your teacher alone.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's out and reeled in by London. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll punt it away again. Bradley Kenyon headed back out. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First down, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Somebody's in trouble.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the gun and carried by Williams. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Going in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Williams. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. This defense just kept swarming.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let's the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and no set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another carry for Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Okay, so a student needs help. Yep,
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Man in motion out of the slot.
Okay, so a
Here's
student
the fake,
needs help.
Cousins
Yep,
to
the
throw.
usual.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Well, that one was
Okay, so
drawn up
student
and
needs
delivered
help. Yep, the usual.
beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
So first down from the 41. Now here he goes on the boot. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down around the 34.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut in football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
2nd and 3 now.
But all our classmates are passing notes.
Here's a give to Robinson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's another Falcons first down.
Yes.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he was not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
All behind the keeper back
Touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. Sign up for it.
But I have a question for y'all. What is your favorite subject?
A handoff for Robinson, running right.
I have no clue what just happened in that last video.
They
I have
dropped
no
it
clue
behind
what
the
just
line.
happened in that last video.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And to keep it back to
And a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Staying with Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
What is your favorite subject?
Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him.
Comment it down below right now.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd
I
down.
have no clue what just happened.
Here's Cousins now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Okay, so a student needs help. Yep, the usual.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal.
This
This will be a 45-yard run from the left hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And the touchdown lead at half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot.
Right now.
So they'll
I
happily
have no
take
clue
this
what just
and
happened in
finish
that
off the
last video. I
drive.
have no. Good question, Mr. Dallas.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a
Comment
3-point
it
gain
down
now.
below right now. That's smart, though.
Tolbert now to return it. All
You
right,
have
and
to
in the
try
end,
that,
Brock, this
though.
is going to make it out to the
Yo,
30.
that is smart.
The Cowboys
But never try
offense
that,
now
though.
headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all
Yeah,
the
that is
blockers in the
smart.
world, but if they don't
But
work
never
in
try
concert
that.
together to create a lane, it
I'm
doesn't
alone
matter.
right now. That's smart, though.
Now here's Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, this is the type of
Yo,
game
that
you've
is
come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Yo, that is smart.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
But never try
Long,
that,
gonna
though.
throw.
He's going to walk around and everybody
Outside,
gets 3
Ferguson's got it.
answers.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the
That's
story
how
of every
everybody gets
position
3
on the
answers.
field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often
Yo,
it's a
that
tight
is
end,
smart, but
well, it's
never try
incumbent on
that,
that
though.
defense
Now he's
to
gonna
fly to the ball. You want to make that
Yo,
tackle,
that is
force the
smart.
4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Yo, that is smart. But
And it
never
goes
try
for the
that,
fair
though.
catch.
So now he's going
And
to
he's
walk
got
around
it
and
at the
everybody...
14-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense.
Now he's
And
going to
last
walk
drive
around
left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but
everybody gets
not happy
3
that they had to
answers.
settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the
Never
gold
try
medal.
that, though. Now he's going to walk around
Throws
and
looking for Kyle
everybody gets
Pitts.
3
And it's
answers.
going to be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
Yo, that is
As a tight
smart,
end, you're
but
going to be
never try
disappointed
that,
because
though.
that's
Now
what
he's
you're
gonna
paid
walk
to do.
around
It's
and
one thing for
everybody
those
gets
undersized
free
receivers you
answers.
talk about.
QB cheating
It's
on
another
pass.
one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch
Free
through
answers.
contact.
QB
You
cheating
couldn't
on
do it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins setting up the running back screen.
Yes, free answers.
And he gets it up
QB
close to the
cheating on
25
pass.
before he's out of bounds.
Free answers.
Rhythm.
QB
You
cheating
hear
on
me talk
pass.
about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck,
You know
even a
what's something
bowler
called studying
gets himself
or
into
actually
rhythm. And I'm
learning?
just telling you,
The
kid,
only
from
person you're
experience,
cheating is
these little
yourself.
throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Free answers.
Third
Look
down,
at
give
something
to
called
Robinson.
studying
He
or
passes the
actually
35. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line.
answers. Look at something called
It's a
studying
13-yard play,
or
and that's
actually
enough for the
learning.
first.
The only person you're cheating is yourself.
First down. A gain of 13
You end
yards.
up being dumb.
And the Falcons first down.
Or actually learning. The only person you're
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Look
And
at
it's going to
something
be a
called
3-yard pickup in
studying
the
or
end.
actually learning. The
Down
only
by the
person you're
East
cheating
Carolina rookie,
is yourself.
Savon Rebel.
And end up being dumb.
Yard pickup. Brings up
Free answers. Look at something called studying or actually learning. The only person you're cheating is yourself. You're gonna end up being
After
dumb.
the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Like, bro.
Out of the gun, Cousins.
Like, bro, all this effort just to cheat. Put all that effort
Too
into
much lead on
studying.
that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Drake London.
Everybody
And
gets
that
free
means third
answers.
down
Look at
coming
something
up.
called studying or
Really
actually
safe to
learning.
say as that one falls incomplete this first half so
Gets
far.
free
It's
answers.
not met
Look
the
at something
standard
called
they set
studying
for
or actually
themselves.
learning. The only
So after
person
that
you're
prior
cheating is
incompletion,
yourself.
we've got
You're gonna
third
end up being
down.
dumb. Like, bro, all this effort just
They'll throw. 3rd and
all
long.
this cheating.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he
Keep
can
learning.
challenge
The
for
only
that
person you're
marker.
cheating
It's
is
4th down.
yourself. You're gonna end up being dumb.
Gets
Like, bro,
that
all
money
this
down,
effort
that
just to
third
cheat.
down, look to your
Put
money
in the
players, and
studying.
this
How about
tight end
that?
is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and
just
sends
scared
this
his
flying.
feet.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
You're gonna end up being dumb. Like, bro,
The
all this
Cowboys
effort
about
just to
set to
cheat.
take
Put
over.
effort in the
They were
studying.
only
How
on the
about
field
that?
for 3
What is
plays
that?
their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over
What is
here.
that?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Hey, how about that? What is that?
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 32-yard line.
Effort in the studying. How about that? What is that? So little bro just scared his teacher.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
That. So little bro just scared his teacher.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback
So
clean and
little bro
upright,
just scared
you're
his
going to need
teacher.
some magic, big-time magic to convert on
I
this
don't
3rd
even.
and
I don't
long.
even want to know. Teacher? I don't even want to know. I'm not gonna lie.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's a design run. And a power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the
There's
play.
no way he meant to do that.
That's good for a Dallas first down.
There's insane backflip.
First and 10 at
Okay,
the
there-
34-yard line.
Okay, there's no way he meant to do that.
Up the gut they go with Williams.
He landed it, though.
He's able to power
He made
this
it seem
forward,
like he
and
meant
they
to do
stop
it.
him after 2
I don't
yards.
think he did, though, personally.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Just the
2nd
landing,
and
though.
8.
The Flo did not need to do that.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle.
There's
And this one
insane
doesn't go
backflip.
far. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
Okay, there's
They'll
no way
have
he
2
meant
left
to
to
do
work
that.
with before halftime.
No way he meant to do that. Okay, there's no way he
Moving
meant to do
drive, but
that.
it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
He's
From the
got the
gun is
landing, though.
Prescott.
The Flo did not.
And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he gets this forward to the 19. He's 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to
He's
continue
got
the
the landing,
series.
though. The Flo did not
Line
need to do
and
that. Feel
set.
the
Here we
sun-
go. First down.
He
In the
didn't
red
do
zone
that. Feel
on
the
first.
sunset.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's brought
Did
down
you
a little
feel
short
the
nose.
sunset?
Actually, they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is horror.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is horror right there.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Sheesh. That is horror
And
right
again,
there.
Prescott. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the
That is
break.
horror right there. I'm blown away by that. It's magnificent. New word unlocked.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Angling this one in for the right hash to challenge here. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off for a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board,
The Flo did
and a
not
little
need to do
momentum in
that. Feel
heading
the
into halftime.
sunset. Sheesh. That is horror right there.
So we'll
I'm
see if it's a
blown
kick
away by
return
that.
that ends on
Magnificent.
half 4 as we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
One shot to do.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw.
So guys, I got a challenge for.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Magnificent. New word unlocked. So guys, I got a challenge for y'all.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock,
So
as we
guys, I
start
got
our
a challenge
3rd
for you.
quarter.
What time it is along with
Aubrey
the
now to
date.
kick this one away.
Curious at what time y'all are seeing this, when y'all are seeing this. No, that is pretty cool.
Alford now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They fake the handoff, and now Cousins. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality.
You could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's pretty cool. I want some of those. You think I can...
7 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and just 2 to go.
Oh, I've seen this guy before.
Here he is on 3rd and short.
I've seen this guy before.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
So much aura.
It's a gain of 6.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So tough.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You've been on that run.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of defensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Oh, I've seen this guy before.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Cousins.
I've seen this guy before. So much aura. So
It's
tough.
money in
And we get it, bro. You've been on
He's
that
going to
run.
take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
Oh,
They strike for 23 yards. And that's a foul.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard
Well, that's a game that has its
Yeah,
roots
you've
in
been on that
preparation
run.
during the week. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Here's Robinson up the middle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
What's this guy doing? I
A
legit
toss
seen
now
all
to
these clips.
Robinson. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get
I've
started.
legit seen all these clips already before. Yep, you still got them trying
Back to
to
throw, Cousins. Line, it's picked. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and
Still
goal.
got them trying to watch people like that. Like, it's nothing new, bro.
Now it's
Seen
Cousins.
clips already before.
And
Yep,
it's
you still got
incomplete on 3rd and goal.
clips already before. Yep.
It's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there. And live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This only
All
a
these
chip
clips
shot
already
from the
before.
right
Yep, you
hash.
still got them trying to watch people like that. Like, it's nothing new, bro.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and
These
2
clips
for
already
2.
before.
Just
Yep,
get
you still got them trying to watch people like that. Like, it's nothing new, bro. I don't know if I can watch a lot of YouTube, but I
Volley
swear.
set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
That's impressive.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. All right, working from the gun to
He needs
start. First and
like
10.
10,000 times.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams.
Reflex is
Ahead for about 5. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
Okay, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. Oh, that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Do not in front of that big
Gain
of
of
a
5
crowd.
on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They stay on the ground with Williams.
Like, it's nothing new, bro.
He's going to look ahead
You
for a
walk
couple.
around, you
It's
see
third
guys
down
split.
now.
He's brought down at the
See
37.
guys split.
It's a gain of 2.
I
Brings up
split.
3rd and 3.
See guys split. I didn't see this one, bro. What the frick is happening?
Working into the gun. It's Prescott.
Split.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ferguson.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that
Bro,
brings up
what
4th and
the
short.
frick is happening? That's
You
impressive.
never
You have to throw
ever
like 10
this
people.
offense
Oh,
like 3 and outs, Kate, but you
That's
really don't
impressive.
like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown.
In front of that big of a crowd, his kids are.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
In front of that
Just
big of
a
a crowd.
great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Not big of a crowd. His kids are going to
5
get
on the
more.
play, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
First down, and they go right back to it. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he has this down to the 34. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. And they're whistling for a stop here. And that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and short. It's a gift to the tight end. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the 2nd half. And rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tolbert now to return it. Escapes a defender. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down, here's Dak. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Prescott takes off with it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's sent out right after that catch at the 40-yard line. A nice gain of
The result.
They go with Williams on the counter. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Cowboys first down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dak now from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 3rd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Alford now to return it. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Falcons, running back Maden Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Completed over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now to give to Maden. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution of plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Williams. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
To C.D. Lamb. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 30, Falcons 16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Alford now to return it. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
2nd down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Design quarterback run here. Get some space around midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
4 yards.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down from the 42. Out of the gun, Cousins. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll go outbounds close to the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To the air, Cousins. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another one here to London. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
What it did to the cars, and just cars in general. About 10 months back, I made a video similar to this, how social media ruined our car. In that video, I talked more about the trends. But as time went on, I started to realize it's actually more than just the trend. So I gathered 5 main reasons why cars are dying. Because it's not just social media, really, many cultures. And trust me, by the end of this
Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
I realized that we're getting closer and closer to the death.
Cousins now off the play fake.
Back in the day,
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling the big tight end. The main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Big money, so they put content on their cars and somehow become the face of the car. Yeah, before the
now Cousins again. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within one score in the 4th. It's a Maden Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They post the same late POV videos of them driving it like a Prius. We'll just videos of them flexing the cars and selling for a little bit.
Gonzalez now for the extra point.
Star Wars always teach you how to stand through the wall, and maybe you can buy this car.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 23.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him.
There's nothing worse than they get through your entire day and realizing that flat spot decided that you're really slow. Lately, I've been feeling way more tired than usual. It could be a wonderful, but I think I'm just going to blame the weather. One thing I've definitely been lacking on recently is eating breakfast. I've been skipping it way more than I should. I honestly think it's so important.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
That's why I play things, it's just so good.
Williams on the carry. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I noticed my time surprising, but energy class is actually
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
If you've been watching the video,
Play action, Prescott.
Prescott and Diggs.
They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
The next class is a 10-minute walk, so I don't know when this class is computer architecture. It's the beginning of the semester, so we're still playing the basics.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the gun is Prescott. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd
and long for him here. Screen here for Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
The Cowboys field goal, a 64-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Alford now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Falcons, running back John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball. The lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Cousins is going to throw again. 2nd and 10. Big gain has them across the 40, and he gets it forward all the way to the 44. He'll get 16 yards on that play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. First resets. Here we go. Ball to 44.
If you guessed who really pushed today, you guessed that.
1st and 10, Ron Robinson. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
They do have one more exercise. I don't know if it's a plan, but this is the best measure the kids get.
Second and 3 now.
I've always said that the gym is complete without flexing, so you know that's the last one I'm going to do for you.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He puts the pass forward. And he won't challenge the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
So before I do anything else, I'll try to find it. It's when I look at the pass. The first few seconds, it felt pretty easy, but I can tell it's been running up pretty fast.
Back to throw, Cousins. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And honestly, when I'm editing a video, I'll definitely end up being up till the early hours in the morning. But you already know I love every second of it. And if I don't have it for me to work on, I usually hop on Discord and things. A lot of us don't live in the same time anymore, so this is really the only time we all get to talk. It doesn't matter what games we're playing, the vibes are just...
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
This is the last thing I do every game. At the beginning of the year, I bought this...
London going to motion over right.
Days on it. I move some things around, so it's the first thing I see every minute.
On 3rd and goal, it's Cousins. Flushed out now to his left. Has some room to work. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a really good one. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Falcons 30.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Slot man motioned over. Dak off the play fake. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing again is Dak. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
First and 10 from the 43. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First and 10 now from the 46. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Prescott here from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys only up by a few. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They're going to pass it here. He's got it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. Trying to get it on the keeper. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.